Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Ian, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Warroad football field. And tonight's high school football game, it's the Warroad Warriors taking on the Roseau Rams. It's a battle for the Nickel Trophy, and also it's Coaches Tackle Cancer. Coaches Tackle Cancer game tonight, as there's various things that are being set up here at the Warrior football field where we're raising money to fight cancer. More on the pregame coming up right after this on KQ92 and your live event.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Life.
All right, welcome back to Warroad High School. Yes, I can't turn it down anymore.
No, it's
okay.
too far down.
Well, you're right here.
All right.
You're right there, right here.
All right.
We are getting you ready here for Warroad Roseau football. The Warriors been coming off a win last week. The Rams coming off a loss last week. And again, this is the game for the Nickel Trophy, which right now rests on the bench of the Warroad Warriors, where it has for the past couple of years anyway. And two very similar teams, Rick, but really when you get right down to it, both teams can throw the ball, but it's going to be the ground game, and it's going to be two guys, and one on either side. They're both dynamic, they're both flashy, and they both make big plays.
You covered it very well, John. I mean, what can you say about junior Jordan Baravich for the Rams and sophomore Connor Lund for the Warriors?
367 yards in 2 games for the for Connor Lund and a couple. And I mean, good stuff. Good stuff there for the Warrior tailback.
But it was a defense that really had a big week for the Warriors last week, and they're going to get a shot right off the bat here because the Warriors won the toss, elected to defer to the second half for their choice. The Rams took the ball, and the Warriors then took the goalpost off to our left to put the Rams in the sun a little bit to start the game.
I was going to say, not a bad call, right?
Not bad at all.
Yep, not a bad call. We are in the pregame. We are going to take another timeout. You're listening to High School Football on Lake Country KQ92 and watching at yourliveevent.com.
Ready to tackle your next big project? At Dodds Lumber and Badette, they've got everything you need from quality.
Employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, LifeCare is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose LifeCare Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At LifeCare Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. LifeCare Medical Center.
All righty, welcome back to Warroad High School, Warroad Athletic Complex. And we are just about ready to get underway here with high school football. The Warroad Warriors taking on the Roseau Rams in a Nickel Bowl game. And for those that listened last week, Warroad was a beneficiary of a defensive touchdown. You're not going to get that every week. You wish you would. But what do the Warriors have to do right off the get-go to, get a leg up here in this one, Rick?
Well, just like we said previously, they've got to keep an eye on Jordan Barovich, 26 for the Rams, and then basically still do your job, even though you're concentrating on that one running back out there.
And basically the same for the Rams. If you're the Coach Picard over on the other side, and the Rams, they're looking at trying to keep number 25 in check. Connor Lund, again, 2 games in the books, 367 yards on the ground by the numbers that we were provided. And he's just been doing good at well over close to 200 yards against Pillager in the opening game, and then probably $150, maybe more, against Hawley last week in that 17-16 win for the Warriors on the road. So it's the Warriors and the Rams. We're going to come back with a kickoff right after this at KQ92 and YLE.
Exciting news for your opportunity.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
And welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arntzen. The Warriors starting lineups being announced right now as they're clad in their home black uniforms with the gold numbers, the Rams in the white uniforms with the green helmets and green numbers. and the Ram head logo. And they're going to get the football first. What do you do when you get the football first and you're on the road against your arch rival? You go with what you go with.
That's it. You do what you do. And the Rams are coming on two tough opponents, so I think they're lucky need to do what they feel is their strongest part. So we expect Baravich to get the ball right off the bat here, but who knows?
Yeah, it's and the thing that's kind of the equalizer for both with good running games that they've got is the surface that they're playing on. It's a perfect surface. There's really no flaws in it. Don't have to worry about what happened when it got 2 inches of rain on it during the day. It should be good play. It should be good. It should be fast, and it's going to benefit both teams.
Well, both running games anyway out there. We'll see how the defenses hold up out here. Again, we're playing for the Nickel Trophy. I think this is a perfect time for both teams, by the way, at this. The Warriors coming off that big win, but I'm sure it's easy to focus when you're playing your rival, the Rams. And the Rams wanted to get going, and this would be the week to do it out there. I'm going to introduce the Warriors defense out here. Starting at cornerback will be Ryan Shamronek, a senior, and Maddox Cole, a senior. Your inside linebackers are going to be Parker Leon and Connor Lund. One of your outside linebackers is going to be Connor Leon. Safety, Matt Hard. Your down defensive end is going to be Logan Gustafson. Your safety is going to be Andrew Mayfield. The other down defensive end is going to be Barrett Honvit. We've got Cale Thompson at nose guard and Matthew Nordine at the other outside linebacker.
Now Parker Moe set to kick it off from left to right, and we are underway with the Nickel Bowl 2025. Bounds all the way down to the 15, up ahead to the 20, bringing it up for the Rams, and still on his feet. And a loose football, no signal yet, and it's Warrior football. A fumble on the opening kickoff, and for the second week in a row, the Warriors defense gets a takeaway, and they get the ball deep in Rams territory to start out the football game.
The Rams tried to set up a return to the right after the bouncing ball off, or return, to their right after bouncing ball off to their left. And he was still running parallel to the line of scrimmage and had the ball knocked out.
1st and 10, ball at the Roseau 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun fast. Fakes handoff. Now Lund with it. Breaking tackles, and now he's going to be brought down after a short gain. Tackle made there. In on the tackle there for the Rams. Number 26, Jordan Baravich in there.
You'll hear his name a lot. A little different wrinkle for the Warriors right off the bat. They faked the counter and then handed it off to Lund, but the Rams were not fooled at all on that one.
2nd down and 9. Warriors with the ball at the Rams' 19-yard line after recovering a fumble on the opening kickoff. Receivers split on either side with the wing on the right side. Both sides, actually. Now a man in motion. Out the handoff to Sam Hart's going to try the left-hand side. Has some room. Turns the corner at the 10, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. But I think he's going to have it up for the first down, and the officials where they're standing, I think he is. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Again, very patient on the run, but excellent blocking out there, even on the corner. It may have been Lund, actually, that was out on the corner leading no, it wouldn't have been. It would have been, what 5 do we have out here?
1st and goal at the 5-yard or 9-yard line, make that.
I'll have to give Nordine credit for being
Lund's flipping a tackle, still on his feet. Now he's going to be brought down, and it's going to be a pickup of maybe a couple to bring up 2nd down and goal.
And again, when you get this opportunity, and especially early, you want to convert. out there. So the Warriors are second and goal at the 8. The Rams, of course, are just trying to keep them out of the end zone here.
On second down, fast in the shotgun, single setback behind him. Now man in motion here to the near side, getting the handoff. Sam Hard once again, stiff arms, now cuts back inside, dives for a couple of yards, but you're going to bring up a third down and goal from about the 7-yard line now. The second time Sam Hard has picked up a carry here in this short drive for the Warriors, opening drive that started on the Roseau 20-yard line.
I don't know if they want to have Connor Lund lead, because then it's just too easy to find the ball on that one, and Connor Lund was leading the play off to the right. Actually, 3 receivers off to the left.
On third down, the handoff to Lund inside the 10-5, touchdown.
Good job by the Warrior offensive line. Off to the left side. Only one player from the Rams had a shot. Basically on the line of scrimmage, was not able to make the tackle, not even able to slow him up. And the Warriors then draw first blood. And
Parker Mose in to attempt the extra point. 6-0 your score, 9:43 left to go here, opening quarter, and that one goes right down the middle. So the kick is up and good. Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. 9:43 left to go here in the opening quarter. It's Warroad 7 and Roseau nothing. We're back with the kickoff at 30 seconds.
Like many banks, Security State Bank is a full-service bank. That means they can provide...
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
All right, welcome back, and we are 9:43 with 9:43 left to go here in the opening quarter. It's a 7-0 Warroad lead, an 8-yard touchdown run by Connor Lund, an extra point by Parker Mose. So Warriors capitalize on a fumble on the opening kickoff, and they take the ball in from 20 yards out. They lead 7-0. Now Parker Mose with a kickoff and kind of a squibber right down the middle. Drop there, and the Rams cover up on it. Falling down on it there is Heath Bauer. And basically bounced off of him and then bounced over the top of him. So you had to cover up on it. It was a live football. So the Rams are going to get the ball 1st and 10, their first offensive series of the first quarter.
good starting position here on the 34. As John mentioned before, the field, this new turf field in excellent condition despite the rain. Rams come out in the I formation.
Braden Crank is your quarterback. He's under center. Borovich is the deep back in the I. Gets the pitch. Tries the right side. Has room. Across the 40. Up ahead to about the 41, maybe even the 42-yard line. It's going to be a nice gain for Borovich there.
And kind of like what we thought, they're going to go with what they feel their strength is out there. The Rams are.
It's going to bring up second and short. Clock running here. 9:16 left to go here. First quarter. 7-0 Warroad over Roseau on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
Rams out again in the I. They'll run the tight end to the left. Receivers left and right.
The handoff to Borovich. Nice push by the defensive line. Borovich able to get up to the 45-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3. That's going to be a first down run, and the Rams are going to get a fresh set of downs.
Just a straight dive from the I formation.
Two carries and 11 yards for Jordan Borovich, and bam, bam, there you go. You got it. The first down of the game here for Roseau. 8:39 and counting here, first quarter. From the 45, Split backfield this time. And coming into motion here is Muirhead. Borovich with it now, gets hauled down from behind. We'll see, there's a flag that comes in.
Connor Lund high on the tackle there. I didn't catch who went low. And it appears to be on the Rams.
Holding call.
Right, holding call right at the original line of scrimmage, so it'll bring up 1st and 20 for the Rams. All right, now we'll see what they decide to do with the 1st and 20 ball at their own, well, just across their 35-yard line. The Warriors in that, I still think it looks like a 5-2 look tonight, more or less a 5-4, so they can get a lot of eyes on the ball. And Borovich.
Split backfield again, kind of closer up toward the line of scrimmage. Borovich with the pitch, tries the right side, trying to turn the corner up ahead to the 40. He's going to be wrestled down from behind. He might get to the original line of scrimmage, but that's going to be about it.
Matthew Nordine with first contact out there. Rams more or less a power to the right because they sent Muirhead in motion to the right, and Borovich was slightly offset to that right and did a pitch. So they ran basically a power right.
3 carries, 21 yards for Jordan Borovich here in the opening quarter in the Rams' first drive.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tight set this time. Single setback. Single receiver out to the right. Frank under center. And the delayed handoff, that's going to go to Eli Queen. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 3. It's going to bring up about a 3rd down and 7. This side of the 50-yard line. Clock running here at 7 minutes left to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Warroad with the lead here over the Roseau Rams.
There's your counter from a wing back position. He lined up wing back left, took the handoff and went to the right side. Brings up 3rd and long 6 out there for the Rams.
6.5 left to go here in the opening quarter. And the Warriors recovered a fumble on the opening kickoff at the 20-yard line. They pushed it across for a score. That's your lone scoring here of the contest.
The Rams called timeout here on this 3rd down.
Timeouts, and that is going to give us an opportunity to get you a Marvin Home Center in-game update. Marvin Home Center in-game update. And this in-game update, pretty short, pretty simple. Warriors recovered a fumble in the opening kickoff, drove the ball down the field 20 yards, an 8-yard touchdown run from Connor Lund, the extra point by Parker Mose. That accounts for the scoring. Rams had the ball. They got some nice yardage, and they were moved back because of a penalty. Right now, Jordan Borovich, 3 carries and 21 yards. That's your in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center. Check out all of their specials during the month of September. Power tools, Benjamin Moore paint. Marvin Home Center and Warroad are on the web at marvinhomecenter.com. 3rd and 7. The pitch to Borovich, tries the near side, wrestle down from behind. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Borovich on the carry, number 54, Andrew Mayfield. Mayfield on the tackle. He's listed as a safety to start this game, but he was right on that line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring up 4th down here for the Rams. We'll see what they do here at the right near midfield. We do have a couple of Warriors that are dropping back to receive a punt here. Leon and Sam Hard back.
So the ball is at the Ram 43-yard line.
48.
Or 48-yard line. Yep, you had to correct me right off the bat.
So drop it back to kick it away here for Roseau is Kason Howdahl. Kick, a high kick. Fair catch called for and made by Parker Leand at the Warroad 21-yard line. That is where the Warriors are going to start 1st and 10, their second possession here of the football game. Warriors with the lead, 7-0 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. 5:20 left to go here in the opening quarter. And the Warriors looking to build off of last week's thrilling win over Hawley, 17-16. Rams looking for their first win of the season. And they get Thief River Falls next week. And the Warriors all play at Thief River Falls coming up here at the end of the month. 1st and 10 now for Warroad. Ball at their own 21-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Brady Fast, single setback behind him is Connor Lund. Wing back here to the left. Handoff to Lund. Tries the left side, has some room across the 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to be brought down from behind, but not after picking up 19 yards and a first down.
They showed, as John said, a wing back left and had 2 wideouts left, and they ran it to the strong side of the formation. Lund getting good yardage even before contact, picking up a first down.
4 carries, 31 yards so far for Connor Lund here in the football game. 1st and 10 for the Warriors, ball on their own 40-yard line. 4:55 and counting left to go here in the opening quarter. Shotgun formation once again, wings to either side, receivers to either side. Now in motion, Sam Hard, the fake into the line, now fast with the pass, and that's going to be caught by Chamernick.
Good job by Chamernick coming back to the ball. And I think a really great decision by Fast, because he had a cornerback outside and basically a cornerback inside, and he threw it only where only Chamernick could pick it up. So
Ryan Chamernick is kind of building off his big week last week down in Hawley. Made some big catches and a big game against the Nuggets last week. 3 receivers out to the left. Now the handoff, Lund crossing the 50 into Ram territory at the 45, falling forward down to the 43. That is going to be a pickup of about 6, maybe even 7.
And he only needed 1 for the first down. The Rams kind of alternating the defense the way it looks to me. One time it looked like strictly a 3-4, and then next time it looked basically like a 5-2 out there. As they brought the outside linebackers up. They are again bringing the outside linebackers up, so it's basically a 5-2 look.
1st and 10 for Warroad. Fake into the line now. It's going to be Lund. Slipping tackles. He's going to be brought down just shy of the 40 at the 41. That's going to be a gain of about 3.
Again, the Warriors faking that quick inside counter and then handing the ball to Lund, this time running right up the middle.
6 carries, 51 yards for Connor Lund, unofficially. The numbers we're keeping up here. 2nd down and long for Warroad. Ball in Ram territory at 41-yard line. Lean in motion. He's going to get the handoff. Cuts inside, has some room. Inside the 40, inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down, but getting a first down is Parker Lean. Following blocks and getting the first down and moving the chains here for the Warriors here. 2:50 left to go here first quarter. Warriors on the move here in the first quarter, leading 7-0.
And once again, they were showing that counter and then looking to Lund. That time they handed it off on that counter.
1st and 10 for Warroad. Ball on the 32-yard line. Handoff to Lund on first down. Tries to turn the corner here on the right side. Breaks 2 tackles inside the 25 to the 20. And finally is going to be turned down. And they're going to spot him down here. Let's see where they mark him down. Either going to mark him down just shy of the 20 or maybe right at the... Nope, they're going to give him a...
Right on the 10-yard line.
So right at 10 yards. So 61 yards now for Connor Lund on 7 carries. And the Warriors now at the Ram 20-yard line.
Again, Lund taking that ball deep in the backfield, picking his hole, and then elected to bounce it off to the outside. Evaded about 4 tackles before the Rams were able to wrap him up.
Lean trying to turn the corner inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10. Penalty flag late, coming from the far sideline.
We'll see what this one is. A lot of times on a wide play like that, it's a hold. It's a long time to hold that block out there. Warriors are backing up.
Hold 85 offense. It'll be first down, 10 yards from the spot.
So first down, and it's going to be 15, something like that. Pretty close to that anyway. First and 14 there. Just under 2 minutes left to go here, first quarter.
Because they went from the spot where the foul occurred out there. So it's not first and 20, it's first and 14. They had gotten
ball under 24. Fast to Lund. Slips one tackle right at or near the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be brought down. Maybe even a loss on the play there. There was at least 4 or 5 white jerseys right where Connor Lund was.
Late flag out here, and this might be interesting.
Usually you get a late flag, you're talking personal foul.
Unfortunately, Warroad, 57, ripping the helmet off. 15 yards.
Wow.
Play.
So that's going to bring up second and a mile for the Warriors after 15-yard mark off, and Warriors going to have to be very careful. You get 2 of those, you're done for the night, I believe, still. So the ball at the 40, the Warriors have to get to the 10 for a first down.
Second down and 30. Brady Fast out of the shotgun, single set back behind him, and Connor Lund. Fast back to pass, looking, throwing now near side, has the receiver, Chamernick, and almost makes the catch after it was tipped and broken up there by Braden Crank.
I thought Chamernick was by him because he got Crank's feet stopped for a second, but Crank doing a good job on the recovery and getting a hand on the ball to tip it away.
That's the same route I think he ran against Pillager where Brady just overthrew him. Right. Otherwise, he was wide open, and I think that was against Pillager again in the opening game. Coming up on 54. No, it's clock stops at 54 seconds left here, and the incomplete pass makes it third down and 30. Ball at the Warroad or the Roseau 40. Fast under center, wings to either side, receivers to either side in motion. The fake into the line, now the dump off. There's Connor Lund with it. Lund slipping a tackle, and he's going to get down inside the 35 to about the 34.
That was a screen pass all the way. One ran there, read it, and got a piece of Lund to slow him down. Otherwise, he had a convoy in front of him. But the one ram did a good job there.
Fourth down, and final seconds ticking away. We'll see if the Warriors, I think they're going to run a final play here on fourth down. And they don't look like they're lined up to punt. Doesn't look like there's anyone for the Rams that's lined up to receive a punt. And Fast does kick it away. And it's going to go inside the 5, and the Warriors are going to down it at the Rams' 1-yard line.
Connor Maddox there downing it for the Warriors. It was a quick kick because Connor Lund was in front of Fast out there. But nice, effective punt. Makes it a long way for the Rams to go here. They have a first down at their 1, the way it looks.
0.9 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. First quarter will end on this play, and we'll get you set up for the second quarter here real soon as the Warriors lead 7-0 here over the Roseau Rams Nickel Trophy game here at the Warrior football field. First and 10. Frank under center.
Tight end
backfield.
left. Tight end left.
Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be the end of quarter number 1 on a 5-yard run by Jordan Baravich. Your score after 1 quarter of play. It's the Warroad Warriors 7, the Roseau Rams 0 on your Security State Bank scoreboard. We're back right after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
There, welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arnson as we get underway here with the second quarter.
The Rams with their third possession of the game got about 2nd and 5 here. I'm sure they're going to look to just clean it up. They had a fumble on the opening kickoff and then a holding penalty on a running play to stall their first two drives. I'm sure they're confident if they can clean it up that they can score on this Warrior team. We'll see.
2nd down and 6, all at the 5-yard line. Frank under center. Hand off to the second back through. And I think we're going to get first down yardage and more up to the 12. It's going to be a gain of about 7. I think Baravich on the carry that time.
I believe it was just by
Whitrock, excuse me, Whitrock on the carry. 11:37 here, just underway here, second quarter, 7-0. Warroad over Roseau here in the Nickel Trophy game here at the Warrior Athletic Complex.
Rams in a tight formation here.
Hand off to the right side. Baravich with it now falls forward just shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. There's going to be a pickup of 6 for the
junior
running back for the Rams.
They're split backfield basically, and then just a quick dive off of it, straight ahead. Nice pickup on first down there. Brings up about 2nd and 4 for the Rams.
10:55 and counting here, second quarter in the 7-0 game. Rams with the football. They started this drive on their own 1-yard line.
Hard right up on the line of scrimmage.
Handoff, second back through. Nice push by the Warroad defense to fill up the gap. Cale Thompson in there on the tackle, getting up off the pile.
From his nose guard position.
For a short game.
In there. Landis in on the D-line for the Warriors.
10:18 here and counting here in the opening quarter. Again, it's 3rd and 3 now. A key 3rd down for the Rams. We want to pick up a first down and keep the clock running. The Warriors would love to keep the Rams, get them into a 4th down punting situation and get the football back potentially here. 3rd and 3, ball on a Roseau 20-yard line. The handoff, big push by the Warrior line, and that's going to be a no-gainer.
Looks like Lund was blitzing, and I didn't catch the other number out
Cale
there.
Thompson was in there. That's the second time he's been involved in a big tackle for the Warriors on the offensive line.
The Rams with a number of substitutions, so we're expecting a punt here on 4th down in their own territory.
So the Rams are able to pick up 19 yards as they started the drive on the 1-yard line. They have it now on the 20.
No rush by the Warriors.
High kick, fair catch signaled and made by Sam Hard at the Warroad 46-yard line.
At the Warrior 46-yard line.
So that is where the Warriors will start, first down and 10, leading 7-0 here. 9:12 left to go here in quarter number 2.
And we'll see if the Warriors can take advantage of this field position now. Again, the Warriors slightly going into the sun here as they go from right to left now. for us.
I think that I think they made the right choice in taking the directions that they were going to go as far as what side of the field they wanted and when they wanted to get the football and what half and whatnot. I think they made the right decision on that. 1st and 10 for Warroad, ball on their own 46. The handoff, Connor Lund cuts back inside, cross the 50 into Roseau territory at the 45. That's going to be a pickup of 9 yards. Yep, 2nd down and 8, or make it 8 yards and 2nd down and 2.
And very good push by the Warrior offensive line. Your tackles are Logan Gustafson and Andrew Mayfield. Your guards are Barrett Honvit and Lane Landis as your starters, and Cale Thompson as your center.
2nd and short. Sam Hard getting the pitch and a nice open field tackle made there by Jordan Borovich over there on the far side of the football field as Sam Hard tried to turn the corner and Borovich wouldn't let him do so. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 4.
Again, Lund was leading the play, so the Rams able to find the ball quickly out there and made the good tackle.
8 minutes and counting here in quarter number 2, 7-0 Warroad over Roseau. Out of the gun, Brady Fast. Handoff Connor Lund. Bounces out to the outside, inside the 35, inside the 40, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds right about the 30, 32, maybe the 31-yard line. And that's going to be a pickup of 15 from my count here.
And that play looked like it was supposed to go basically right up the middle. Lund didn't like it, bounced it to the outside, showed that quickness and speed, able to get to the outside in that situation.
1st and 10 on the Roseau 31-yard line, 7:48 left to go here, 2nd quarter. Warriors driving down the football field. They started on their own 46. Off the punt, it's going to be Sam Hard, tries to turn the corner, gets a nice block. He's going to be wrestled down from behind as he crosses the 30, and he gets pushed out of bounds.
Sam Hard on the carry, number 26.
And Lund leading the play. Again, they're lining up and then handing the ball to the wingbacks.
Nice runs by Sam Hard here in the first half. 7:22 left to go here. Warriors with the ball inside the Roseau 30. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 28.
Nordine in the wing to the left.
Lund with it, and the Rams with a nice push. Lund gets away, still on his feet, and he's going to be wrestled down to the ground there by Heath Bauer. Lund was dead to rights behind the line of scrimmage and somehow got out of 2 tackles. He's able to spin around, and Bauer finally, wrestled him down to the ground.
And actually, there were 4 guys right there, but nobody able to wrap up Lund. So it'll bring up 3rd down and and 6 out there.
3rd down, ball on the Roseau 27-yard line, 6:32 left to go here, 2nd quarter, 7-0 Warriors with the lead here over the Roseau Rams. Timeout, I think. Timeout on the field. We will take one too. That gives us an opportunity to get you another Marvin Home Center in-game update. Your in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center. Check them out during the month of September. They have deals on power tools. They have deals on Benjamin Moore paint and everything you need to get those fall projects done. See them in Warroad, or you can check them out online at marvinhomecenter.com. Connor Lund with the lone score of the game.
And
rushing the ball 12 times already. And for Roseau, Jordan Borovich with 8 carries, right around 66 yards, as the Warriors with a 7-0 lead. The key point in the game, it was that fumble in the opening kickoff that the Warriors were able to capitalize on. That's your Marvin Home Center in-game update. In-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center in Warroad. Coming back off the timeout.
We'll see if the Warriors are thinking 2 plays to get a 1st down here, because it's a little far, I think, for Mose to be kicking from here.
He's got the leg, but if you want to get him a decent range, almost a giveaway there. My Warroad, it was fumbled and covered up by Lund, and that's going to bring up
Looked like it bounced right
first
off.
down.
Bounced right off the quarterback's hand there, Brady, fast. And I don't know if it was a collision but it almost looked like it bounced right off of him. So 4th down and 9 for the Warriors.
Fast moving football game. We got underway right around 6, right now 6:33. Fast back to pass. He gets hit as it's thrown and picked off by Borovich. And still fighting for the football there, but it's going to be an interception by Borovich. As Fast was hit as he threw the ball, and it altered the course of the ball where it's at. Brady not happy with himself because I think he knew he had someone open, and one of the Roseau defenders was just able to get in and hit him as he threw the ball, which altered the trajectory, and Borovich able to pick up the interception. So the Rams with the takeaway of their own, each team with a takeaway now in the first half. They have the ball 1st and 10, ball at their own 23-yard line, 5:40 left to go here, second quarter.
And it's still only a 7-0 game, Warriors.
Tight set. Frank, and he throws it over to the far side of the football field, and the gain is going to go all the way up to the 49. That is a 26-yard pass play.
And the Warriors completely fooled. Queen wide open out there.
It's going to bring up a 1st and 10, ball on the Roseau 49-yard line. We have 5.5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Again, a fast-moving football game. And that started right around 6, and we're just past 6:30 now.
A little bit of a power right here.
Hand off Borovich inside the 45, down to about the 43 and a half.
A little bit of a cross buck action. The up back went left. Borovich took the ball slightly off to his right. Nice gain of 7.
7-yard gain for Borovich. We'll have halftime numbers coming up here at during our halftime. Also coming up during halftime, if you saw them before the game, you saw a lot of colored jerseys. The Warroad Youth Football League is got their season underway, and Brian Gustafson and his whole crew has got the Warroad Youth Football League up and running. They'll be introduced at halftime. Hand off Borovich and tripped up, and the ball comes loose after the whistle. Ball came loose after the whistle, so no gain for Borovich on that carry.
Again, they lined up kind of, if I would call a power eye, with the running back slightly off to Borovich's right side, and they elected to run to the left, and good job by the Warriors having plenty of people there to make the tackle.
4:24 minutes now left to go here till halftime. An extremely fast-moving football game. I can count the number of passes maybe on one hand in the first half. It's all been on the ground. Crank under center. Now then, man in motion, and penalty flag from the defensive backfield.
Nearhead in motion.
On offense. 5 yards.
Delay of game on the Rams to go back them up 5. So 3rd and 3 now becomes a 3rd and 8.
Players make their way down to the
3:52 left to go here in quarter number 2. Again, 7-0. The lone score of the game came at the 9:43 mark of the first quarter after Warroad recovered fumble on the opening kickoff. Recovered it on the Roseau 20-yard line. They were able to score on that drive. That is the lone scoring here of the football game. Ball on the Warrior 49. 3rd down for the Rams. Back to pass. Here comes the rush. And Crank goes down. Logan Gustafson in, coming up off the pile there. For Warroad in on the tackle, and a host of others.
Among them, Park Rolian. I don't know if that was a pass or a draw because he didn't drop very deep. So I'm thinking that that was supposed to be a draw and the Warriors just collapsed it. Timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. Your score with 3:25 left to go on the Security State Bank scoreboard. 7-0. Warriors over the Rams on KQ92 and your live event.
Want beautiful flowers, candy bouquets, or the perfect...
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Taking part in a food shelf cereal drive. Competition will be a cereal drive to support local food banks. Student staff and community members can drop off cereal throughout homecoming week at their respective school and at events throughout the week. Thank you for your support.
This week, homecoming next week against Miss Grand Forks and early start times. They're going to start at 4 o'clock.
Rams lined up with wings left and right.
Right back to pass. Here comes the rest.
He had a second to take a look, but that was it. He wasn't going to get any more time.
Number 25, Connor Lund. That is Warroad Warrior first down.
Ram territory.
And again, a penalty hindering the Rams there when they were moving the ball pretty well. A delay of game penalty changed the situation out there. Wingbacks left and right, wide receivers left and right. Fast in the shotgun.
Pass complete to number 86.
It looked like all the action was coming to the left, and then they threw the ball to the right to Billingsley. Is that his first catch of the year, John?
I believe so.
Had some big catches last year for the Warriors. Senior. Wide out.
46 left to go here.
The Rams with 4 down linemen now.
Roseau.
Take one, too. We are just shy of halftime. 2.5 minutes left to go here till halftime. We'll take a break. KQ92 and your live event.
Ready to tackle your next big project?
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John.
See a handoff. One cuts it back. Gets an extra yard. First down.
Connor Lund on the carry. Tackle number 16, King Johnson.
And again, Lund getting that ball deep in the backfield, trying the left side. Saw something up the middle, used his quickness to get Back up the middle, good game for first down.
To Sam Hart to the near side of the football field, trying to turn the corner, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Sam Hart with the carry.
Again, Connor Lund leading the play on those. As Sam Hart came off the right wing back. Nice gain out there just inside the 20-yard line for the Warriors.
2:11 left to go here. And quarter number 2, 7-0 for Roseau. We have not had scoring since the opening part of quarter number 1. Second and short. Handoff Lund. Diving toward the first down marker. I think he's going to be just shy. Might have got one, but that's about it. And that is going to be short.
1:55 to go in the first half. Warriors in and out of the huddle. They want to get that one, make it a 2-score game here. Wingbacks left and right, wideouts left and right.
Hunter trying the near side, first down and more as he's pushed out of bounds. At the 15-yard line, it's a gain of 4. It's a Warrior first down.
On the carry, that's Warroad Warrior first down.
Continues here, a minute and a half left to go, just over a minute and a half left to go here in quarter number 2. Warriors trying to punch the ball in here at the tail end of the second quarter. He scored early in the first quarter of this football game.
Again, trying to make it a 2-score game. Mason McMillan now is your wideout to the right to the Warriors.
The shotgun fast. The man in motion now. It's going to be Sam Hart. Has some room, cuts back to the inside, still on his feet. He's going to be brought down. He tried the, are they going to mark him here?
About the tackle by number 0, Eli King. Gain of 2 for the Warriors brings up 2nd and 2.
At the 8-yard line. That time Lund was going to lead the play, but slipped and fell.
Single set back. Connor Lund gets the handoff inside.
He just smelled that end zone, didn't he? Just subtle little jump to the right and then back to the left. Found the hole.
For Connor to halftime, it's 13-0 Warroad. Parker Moles on to
Parker Moles back to attempt the extra point.
Oh, high snap.
High snap, and so the extra point is going to fail. Your score with 1 to go till half.
With 1 minute remaining in the half. Score is Roseau Ram 0. Warroad Warriors 15.
Noon hour information and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
Kickoffs and the ball is going to be dead right
down at the 31-yard line.
But again, when that ball's squibbing on the ground like that, I'll take it right there.
Yep.
No sense trying to do something fast out there. Now we'll see if the Warriors can identify the receivers as they come out and still keep an eye on Barabich. He can score at any time. underneath that. So they faked it to him and threw it to him out there. Warriors a little confused on defense. Yep.
Timeout.
Take 1-2.
Warroad.
49 seconds left to go till halftime. 13.
The Roseau County Veterinarian Office. They treat your pets like family.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB.
All right, 1st and 10 for Roseau, ball on their own 43-yard line. 48 seconds left. Flag flies right at the beginning of the play this time.
I think the wingback right flinched on us. For the Rams, we'll see.
False start. Offense number 0. Still first down.
Rams again lining up quickly so that when the clock starts, they can go. Warriors now really with a 3-5 look as they prevent.
Rams back to pass. Crank still looking. Now he's going to run, and he's going to be brought down from behind. At about the 42, the Rams got to hurry. They've got 30 seconds left.
That was Connor Lund on the tackle from his middle line, inside linebacker position.
2nd and about 12. 25 seconds. Frank back to pass once again, rolling to the near side. The throw over the middle. And stop. Intercepted. Andrew Mayfield. Andrew Mayfield with the interception.
Good pressure by a Warrior defensive lineman there. And Mayfield with a very good interception out there. So we'll see if the Warriors can score in 15.5 seconds or if they'll just kneel it out, take a 2-score lead into half.
You know what, Rick? That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
Rams
I'm serious.
substituting late. Well, if I throw it, I'm throwing it deep in this situation.
I'm up by 2 scores. I'm taking a knee. I'm going to halftime. The Warriors back to pass. It's fast over the middle. Wide open is Sam Hard.
And now we'll see if we get Mose on the timeout. Well, timeout to move the chain. And a Warrior timeout.
Timeout. We're going to keep it here. So I guess I was proven wrong on that one.
Well,
not necessarily wrong. That's just what I would have done. I mean, you're up 2 scores. Go it. But they're up 2 scores where Roseau could take a lead with made extra points. So I can see where they're coming from as far as that goes.
And but now what do you do with 9.7 seconds? Do you bring in Mose right now and kick it, or do you throw one into the end zone, Coach?
You kick. You force the Rams to make 2 two-point conversions to tie.
Right.
You kick, you do that, you force them to do.
Now, that's what I would do, the old conservative me. I agree with you 100% on that.
But if you try for the end zone, then all of a sudden you're up 3 scores.
Right.
Where you were up 2.
So
and then you really put the pressure on the guys in white on the other side of the football field.
I guess what I would do with 9 seconds is I would try the other side, same play to the other side to Nordine, see if he can get down the middle. If not, and make sure I throw it in the end zone. If not, I'm going to Mose.
It's got to be in the end zone. It's got to be in the end zone. 4 receivers out, pass, back to pass. The throw to Sam Hard, and it's going to be intercepted over on the far side, picked off there by the Rams with 3.1 seconds left. Now I would expect a knee when you're down 13.
With the interception. I believe it was Hard again out there on the kind of a wheel route. But Queen with a nice interception keeps it a 13-0 game.
Key point, the key stat as far as that goes, missed extra point on a high snap by Warroad on their second touchdown. Makes it a 13-point game, so 2 made extra points, and the Rams will take the lead, and they do knee it out, and that's going to do it for the first half with your score. The World Warriors 13, the Roseau Rams nothing on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We'll be back there halftime right after this.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your
102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Perspective concerning flooding, the Red River Watershed Management Board actively promotes a basin-wide perspective for water management. To learn more, go to www.rrwmb.us.
Yeah, welcome back to our halftime, and we do want to, real quickly, if we can do so, we do want to welcome our newest sponsor, and we'll hear more of their commercials during our broadcast. Bemidji State University is a sponsor of high school sports on KQ92 and KRWB, so we're going to welcome them on board probably next week sometime, but we've been working on that, so it's nice to have secondary learning institution as far as that goes. So the Warriors with the lead 13-0 at halftime, scoring at bookends of the first half as the Warriors kicked off as Roseau fumbled on the kickoff, was recovered, and that was at the 20-yard line. After that, I was shortly after that, Connor Lund scored the first of his 2 touchdowns in the first half. Parker Mose with the extra point made it 7-0. That was at the 9:43 mark of the first quarter. Then there was no scoring in between. Then there was nothing the rest of the first quarter. None through the first 11 minutes of the second quarter. Then Connor Lund finally put in his second touchdown from 8 yards out. This time, a high snap was mishandled, was not able to be extra point wasn't able to be converted, and that makes it a 13-0 score. And that's how we stand right now. Some quick stats here, rushing wise. The 2 guys that we were going to keep an eye on here throughout the game. Right now, Jordan Borovich, 11 carries, 47 yards, kind of held in check, but the Rams doing, I think, a little bit more passing than the Warriors have been in the first half. Connor Lund doing basically what he's been doing all season long. He came into the game with 367 yards in 2 games. First half, 15 carries, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns, and I think he might have even had his quarterback sack in that first half. So big first half for Connor Lund. The Warriors with the 15-0 lead here at halftime here of the Nickel Bowl game.
The Rams are just going to talk about let's not make mistakes. Again, the opening kickoff, their next possession, a 10-yard holding penalty. They had a good drive going and picked up a 5-yard penalty. So they're going to talk about not making mistakes. They're really 1 play away from a 6-point game or a 5-point game.
Exactly. And that's how big that the missed extra point plus the decision to not kick a field goal when they were within. I'm thinking that the Warriors were well within Parker Mo's range to put up 3 more and force the Rams to make 2 2-point conversions just to tie.
Yep.
But I'm not the coach. That's why I'm not standing where Coach Barker is. I'm standing up here next to you calling a football game. So we get the luxury of doing that, right?
And I'm sure they'd like to have that pass back. You can't blame Fast for trying to
absolutely
convert
not.
out there, but it just didn't quite get there.
Yep.
Out there to make it a 3-score game. And the Warriors going to get the ball to start the half. They will again try and establish that running attack out there.
Yeah, I think if the Warriors if they sustain a drive right away in the first half, and they don't necessarily have to score, but if they do and they go up 3 scores, that's really going to put the pressure on. That's really going to put the pressure on. That's going to force some strategies and some on the field changes over and above halftime changes.
That's correct. And again, on the 1 play the Rams converted toward the end of the half, the receiver was wide open, but the ball didn't get there in the stride, and that's why the Warriors were able to make the stop on that one. So the Warriors do have to be careful and know their assignments out there on defense.
They might have kept Jordan Borovich in check for the first half, but that does not mean that he's going to be down and out for the rest of the game, because it only takes 1 play.
That's correct.
It takes 1 play for that kid to catch fire, and then all of a sudden he's all over the place.
And not necessarily on the run. Pass.
That's true.
A pick 6. He's got a lot of ways he can score.
That's right. Absolutely. We are winding down here our halftime. We are going to take another break. We're going to come back with the kickoff here to start off the second half. You're listening to High School Football on Lake Country KQ92 and watching at yourliveevent.com.
Golden Clump Family Pack, boneless, skinless chicken breasts are...
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arnson. Teams coming back out onto the field as the sun slowly setting in the sky here. And we are at 13-0. Warroad with the lead over the Roseau Rams. Warriors scoring early on in the first quarter, late in the second quarter. And the two running backs, the two feature backs for the two teams, the Warriors, Connor Lund, 15 carries, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. And Roseau's Jordan Borovich, 11 carries and 47 yards, so averaging over 4 yards a carry there. And again, a big first half for Connor Lund, as the Warriors will get the football to start the second half, as Rick mentioned before we went to break here.
I should have said they have the option to take the ball right away second half. Since they deferred, I expect them to receive on a beautiful evening.
Oh, I would totally think that. I would think that they would want to get the ball, and like we talked about before we went to break, I think they would like to get the ball, drive the ball down the field, put it in the end zone again, and make it a three-score game.
I agree 100%. And the Rams, I expect they'll be playing it a little closer to the line of scrimmage with their safeties, just to control Connor Lund. We'll see if the Warrior offensive line can continue their very good first half.
Yep.
Out there.
Just past 7 o'clock on Lake Country, KKWQ FM in Warroad, Minnesota, at 92.5 FM. Again, just past 7, so we started at 6, and we ended the first half in less than an hour. I think we were at right about 7 o'clock, right as we were right in the middle of halftime. So again, a fast-moving game here. We started an hour early. Most are starting right about now. Most 7 o'clock games starting right about now, including the game on our sister station, the Northern Star, 14:10 a.m. KRWB. BGMR Gators taking on Kitson County Central in 9-man football. Brandon Barger with the call on that one on 14:10 a.m. KRWB. So you can listen to that. And you should be able to catch at least part of that game after we're done, because we're moving right along. I was trying to remember. I was trying to count in my head just how many passes were attempted. I'm not thinking.
Well, the big thing is how many passes hit the ground. Only a couple.
I'm thinking 10 between the two teams.
Right, and only 2 of those. Well, do we have any incompletions actually? No, we did on the one
right down, on the sideline. That sideline route that Ryan Chamernick ran.
And even though I've been hammering the penalties, there was only about 5 of those.
Yeah, there was it. Yeah, it was very clean first half in that regard as well. Maybe we had the one unsportsmanlike, I think, but that was about it. Otherwise, just your usual, false starts, holding that garden type variety type penalties that you would expect in week 3 of a high school football season.
Anytime in the high school football season.
Yeah, that's true. Anytime in the football season, you'd expect something like that.
Warriors also had a hold on the outside.
Yeah.
Again, when you get a wide play, it's very difficult to maintain your block and not grab onto something out there.
So the Warriors gathered around assistant coach John Larson right now. And the Rams gathered around their coaching staff on the opposite side of the field. Again, it's Coaches Tackle Cancer Night as well. It's Coaches Tackle Cancer, and you can see that the players wearing either like pink armbands, pink socks, whatnot, and that's the football team's way of raising money for cancer research, much like the volleyball teams will do in October when they have their cancer awareness matches.
And they did it, what I expected. The Warriors elected to receive, I believe it's DeHung and Chamernick back to receive. Nope, it's
Sam Hard back there, I think.
Sam Hard and Chamernick back to receive. Off to our right, so the Warriors will operate from right to left.
I think
the third quarter.
Is that Jordan Borovich kicking?
Mr. Everything.
And it's going to come to the near side of the field, high hop, and it's going to be taken by Sam Hard, near side of the football field, cuts it out to the outside. He's going to be brought down, knocked out of bounds by the kicker. So he made the kickoff and then on field making the tackle.
First contact, though, made by Whitlock for the Rams, and then Borovich finishing it off.
Gorgeous evening here at the Warrior Athletic Complex. I don't think we've had a bad evening of football yet.
Don't put the curse on us.
I'm not putting the curse on it.
Anyway, Warriors first down and 10 from their 27-yard line. They'll start out with
first down, fast in the shotgun, single setback behind him, wings to both sides. Handoff Connor Lund, right side. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, and then he was able to force his way forward for at least maybe 3. Now they're going to call it 2.
What happened was he was actually hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage and then fell forward for 3 or 4 out there. A little bit of different formation. They had a slot left and a wing back, wide out to the right. Same formation this time.
On second down, they're going to give him a gain of 1. So it's second down and 9. Ball at the 27.5-yard line. The fake now, Sam Hard, completion. And he gets it up the field near they're going to mark him at the 41, I think. Or the 36, rather.
36.
So a gain of 8. That'll bring up
third down.
Third and short.
For the Warriors.
Brings up 3rd and 1, Warriors.
Basically, Hard just stepped back, waited for the ball, got a good block from his fellow wideout out here. This time, the Warriors showing that power to the right.
Onto the gun. Fast. The handoff to Lund. Across the 35, across the 40. 45. Midfield. Breaks another tackle. Into Ram territory. Inside the 40. Down to the 38-yard line.
And again, they had the wing back and two wideouts to the left. Ran the ball back to the right. Among the people getting good blocks for Lund on that one was
26
downfield.
yard. Yeah.
McMillan had a nice block to add another 6-7 yards to the run.
26-yard gain for Connor Lund, so that's going to put him well over 100 here, and we're just into the third quarter. In motion, Sam Hard gets the handoff. Now he's going to try the near side of the line. Cuts back inside, and a good decision by Sam there to cut it back inside. Had a little bit more room to run. Falls forward to the 36-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of a couple, and it'll bring up second down at about 8.
Again, that Rams in basically a 5-2 look out there, trying to control the Warriors.
Second and 8.
Showing that power right again. Short side of the field to the left.
The handoff to Lund, sheds one tackle. Now flags fly from both the sideline and the offensive backfield.
We may have a face mask. We'll see what the call is. I'm guessing 5-yard face mask. We'll see.
Because it came from the near side and
Face mask. The big one, white.
The big one.
Wow.
It was quick, but apparently he twisted Lund's head. So they gave him the 15 out there.
That gives the Warriors a first down without rushing the ball or doing anything. They get the first down via the penalty. So they have the ball down the Rams' 29-yard line. 9:45 left to go here in the third quarter.
24-yard line, actually.
24, make that. Lund.
Again, trying the left side, near the short side of the field.
Lund on the carry.
We gave him a gain of 1, maybe 2. It's going to be a second down and long. 9:25 left to go here, third quarter. 13-0 Warroad with the lead here over the Roseau Rams as they have the football here to start out the second half. They have the ball in Roseau territory inside the 30 at the 28. Out of the shotgun, wings to both sides, receivers to both sides, single setback, fast. Handoff to Sam Hard, slips one tackle and gets tripped up just outside the 20 at about the 21-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about maybe 7.
Good job by the Warriors.
Well, yeah, they're going to give them less than that.
Offensive line, again, not giving up any ground. You're looking at Gustafson and Mayfield as your tackles, Honvit and Landis as your guards, and Cale Thompson as your center out there. Nordine and wingback left this time, twins to the right.
Out of the gun, fast. Lund behind him. The handoff to Connor, right up the middle, and slips one tackle, falls forward to the 16-yard line.
The Warriors doing exactly what you said they wanted to do here. Just run that ball, get it deep in Ram territory here. Looks like the Warriors are not going to kick it. Billingsley bringing in the play for the Warriors.
A makeable, I want to say, a makeable 2 yards when you've got the ball in your inside your opponent's. If you got the ball in the opponent's red zone, yeah, I go for it on fourth down. Timeout called by Warroad. We'll take one too. 7:39 left to go here, third quarter. Warroad 13, Roseau nothing on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We're back after this.
From I'm Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and certain teak shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the
Welcome back. And a missed field goal by Parker Mose. We remain at 13-0 Warroad with the lead here over the Roseau Rams. The Rams are going to get the ball
after the touchback on their own 20-yard line.
At the 20.
Another high snap. Got the ball down, but the timing was off just enough that Mose missed, I believe, slightly to the left.
So 13-0 score, 2 Connor Lund touchdowns, alone scoring here of the football game. Rams with the ball, Crank under center, loses it. He's going to have to fall back on top of it. Kind of a miscommunication, maybe not miscommunication, but the snap from the quarterback, from the center to the quarterback didn't quite work out. So you had to fall down on top of it to keep from...
What I saw was all three of the Warrior interior D linemen were lined up over the guards and center, and Lund was going to blitz. So I think the quarterback tried to, one of the two tried to do a little more than they wanted to, and they ended up putting the ball on the ground.
Handoff across the left side. Brovich on the carry. Gain of about 7. That's his first carry of the second half. 6:44 left to go here, third quarter. Down the Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad 13, Roseau nothing. Scores in the first half, the alone scoring.
Among the substitutes for the Warriors on the D line, Nicholas Rizlov, a sophomore.
Crank under center. The handoff, this time getting the handoff is Deshaun Johnson, a sophomore for the Rams. Or Whitrock make that. I thought it was 5, but it was 15 actually.
Fourth down.
That's going to bring up fourth down now. Fourth and short. Decision time for the Rams here in the third quarter with 6 minutes and counting, down by 2 scores.
It'll be interesting call for the Rams. We'll see what they elect to do. Gustafson back in on the D line for the Warriors. Mayfield back.
Warriors got to get off the field or else they're going to get called for a penalty here. Fourth and short. Rams are going to go. Here it is. By Connor Lund. And the Warriors are going to take over on downs.
First down, Warroad. The announcer giving credit to Parker Leon.
I thought it was 25 in there, wasn't it?
Well, it might have been 25 or 26. It's
either way.
Either way, it was a jump right through and an immediate tackle on the quarterback.
First down for the Warriors. Ball at the Roseau 26-yard line. Wing side of the side, receiver side of the side, single setback behind Brady Fast out of the shotgun. Handoff, the inside handoff now. That's going to be Lean still on his feet, inside the 25, still on his feet. Now he's going to be pushed out of bounds just shy of the 20. It's going to be a pickup of about 6. That'll bring up second down and 4.
And again, Connor Lund leading Connor Leon off to the left side, getting good yardage out there. Brings up second and 6. 5:19 to go in the third quarter with your Warriors leading 13-0.
Again, same set, receivers to both sides, wings to both sides, single setback behind Brady Fast out of the gun. Under 5 minutes left to go here, third quarter. Fast, back to pass. Throws over the middle. Down. Hard.
Again, in that wing back position, going straight down the hash marks and fast, right on target, in stride. Nobody home for the Rams. Gives the Warriors a 3-score lead. Mose in for the extra point attempt.
And even a made extra point. And that is and a penalty flag on the extra point as well. We got a Roseau player down here.
And another one getting up slowly. But I wonder if they didn't collide with Fast, the holder. I was looking at the ball, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I was too. I saw it go wide to the right side over by the scoreboard.
Yeah, it just was a pop-up to that side. Ram up on his own power.
No real
Here we go.
Running into the kicker on the defense, half the distance, replay the dog.
Wow. So the Warriors catching a break on there.
Yeah.
So Parker Mose is going to get a chance. Well, no, they're going to go for 2 now, and I would too. You're a little bit closer. Why not go for 2? Why not make up that missed extra point?
They'll do wing left, twins right out there. Fast in your shotgun.
Hand off to Lund. Slips a tackle toward the end zone. Got it.
And on the retry, Connor lunges across. Conversion.
Again, Connor showing great patience, just kind of slipping through the defensive line of the Rams for the 2-point conversion. Again, makes you
4:54 left to go here in the third quarter. 21-0. Warroad over Roseau. We're back with the kickoff in 30 seconds.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing.
For each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, LifeCare is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose LifeCare Medical Center.
All right, welcome back to the Warrior Athletic Complex. A 22-yard touchdown pass from Brady Fast to Sam Hard, and a 2-point conversion run by Connor Lund. Warroad now leading 21-0 here over the Roseau Rams, so they make up that missed extra point from the first half that was missed. So now a 3-score game with 4:54 left to go here in quarter number 3.
And again, to me, it looked like the Rams had basically collided and then ran into either the kicker or holder.
The kick
low, Warriors.
Kick low to the ground, and the tackle made on the return. Returning at that time is Heath Bauer.
Maddox Cole in on the tackle. The Rams will start from their 33. Yard line.
Yeah, Maddox Cole was our Enbridge Energy player of the game last week against Hawley. Of course, we'll have the player of the game coming up at the conclusion of this week, conclusion of this game, along with the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game as well. We're starting to get some nominees from that already.
Warriors showing 2 deep safeties. Lund wants to blitz.
And the blitz is there, and shaking free is Baravich. And he's going to be brought down at the 39. It's going to be a pickup of 6.
Lund actually blitzed through and then came around as Baravich went around the right side. And among the people that caught him was Connor Lund. Nice gain, though. Brings up second down. Long 3 out there for the Rams.
Got the ball on the 40-yard line again, down 3 scores now. They gave up 2 in the first half, 1 here in the third quarter. 21-0 Warroad.
tight formation for the Rams.
Hand off right up the middle. Nice ankle tackle there. Wrap it up right there on the line there. Connor Lund on the tackle just wrapped the running back around the ankles and just didn't let go. And the running back really didn't have anywhere to go beyond that.
We'll see what the Rams elect to do on 3rd down and 2.
3.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 21-0. Warriors with the lead here over the Roseau Rams Nickel Trophy game once again. And coaches tackle cancer all night. We've had different activities raising money for cancer research. Here's Baravich now bouncing off tacklers, and he gets down to the 40 of the Warriors. That is going to be a 19-yard gain. That is the biggest run from scrimmage for Jordan Baravich in the football game.
And he did stub his toe a little bit before he was able to really get going out there. Dead ball now with 3:12 to go in the third quarter. We'll see what kind of urgency the Rams come out with here. They've got a wing back right, wide out left.
Frank under center. Handoff under the up the middle there. Tackle made as getting up off the pile there. It was Levi Dunham, it looked like. Is that number 10?
I believe so. Looked like 24 with the initial contact. Parker Leon for the Warriors out there.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. Ball at the Warroad 35. Clock running. 2:41 left to go here in quarter number 3. Warroad leads 21-0 here over the Roseau Rams.
Again, the Warriors in that 5-2 look on defense. Blitz by.
Handoff Baravich, lowering the shoulder, pushing tacklers forward. Oh my gosh. All the way down to the 25. That's a gain of 10.
And Queen actually leading the play, getting a good push for the Rams. We'll see if the Warriors can stiffen up or if the Rams are going to push one in here and try and make it interesting.
My gosh, I mean, Jordan Baravich can run away from people. That time he was running through people. My goodness. But a nice 10-yard run, nice hard run, absolutely. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Warrior 25-yard line. Baravich gets the handoff, nothing doing there. Chamernick in on the tackle, also in there for the Warriors. Andrew Yates in there as well. Number 79 coming up off the pile as well. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long. Minute 43 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Here in a 21-0 football game. Warriors with the lead, Rams with the ball.
That time, or at least one of the times, Baravich did line up more as a fullback than a tailback. Took the quick dive.
Back in the backfield with Baravich, Baron Muirhead.
Muirhead lined up at fullback.
And the misdirection handoff, and it's going to go down to the 15. Muirhead on the carry. But a nice gain for the Rams, and it gets the ball inside the Warrior 20, just outside the 15 now. We are 1 minute left here in the third quarter.
Kind of a crossbuck action there as and Muirhead then ended up going to the left side.
I formation this time. Baravich, the deep back, gets the pitch, tries the left side, brought down right about the line of scrimmage, falls forward. We'll see where they mark him, and I think it's going to be depend upon where they mark him, where they marked him, where they're spotting the binder. Yeah, it's going to be a 1st down. I was going to say where they marked it. That's about where they needed to get.
Yeah, apparently got it out there.
So 1st down for the Rams, 30 seconds. If they want to punch something in here, they've got they're 1, maybe 2 plays to do it here. They got the ball on the 16-yard line, tight set. Receiver here to the near side. And quarterback keeper, it looks like, and that one didn't go for anything that time, maybe even a loss on the play. And I think that's going to run down the final seconds here of the third quarter. I don't think the Rams are even going to attempt to run off a play.
Not at
That's
all.
going to do it for 3 quarters with your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad 21, Roseau's nothing. We're back in the 4th quarter after this.
Ready to tackle your next big project?
Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
All right, welcome back as we are going to enter quarter number 4 of the Nickel Bowl game for the Nickel Trophy 2025. 3 quarters in the books. The Warroad Warriors with the lead 21-0. They scored twice in the first half, once in the 3rd quarter. Roseau now starting the 4th quarter with the ball on the Warrior 15-yard line. Glad you could join us here on a Friday night lights here in Warroad. And movement all over the place in the ball. I don't even think the ball got snapped.
Not at all. Out there, we'll see if it's Warriors for 5.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be on Warroad because I didn't really see anybody. I didn't see any white jerseys moved. I saw a lot of black jerseys moving.
So that makes it 1st and 5 at the 10-yard line. That time, Baravich was dotting the I before the play came out. Muirhead in front of Baravich in the I. Wide receivers left and right.
Delayed handoff, Baravich, and he's going to fall forward near the 5. They're going to stop it up about the 6-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 4.
Now we'll see the rest of this game how conditioning is for these two teams because you have a lot of players going both ways out there.
3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, all at the Warrior 8-yard line. Just underway here, 4th quarter. Rams knocking on the door here, trying to put something across here in the football game. And a big push, Connor Lund there. I think Parker Leon in on the tackle as well. 25 and 24 teaming up to make the stop.
And I think they were really both blitzing and it was effective. They found Muirhead out there.
Critical 4th down for the Rams. They're deep in Warrior territory. A chance to put the ball in the end zone. They come up short here. That's going to be a huge blow.
Unless the Warriors make a mistake, but we'll see what the Rams come up with here.
4th down, ball on the Warrior 8-yard line. I formation behind Crank. The pitch to Baravich, cuts inside, goes back to the outside, toward the end zone, touchdown.
Nice step inside the Warrior, who had penetration on the outside. Nice job by Baravich just to take that step inside and then head for the end zone out there. We'll see what the Rams elect to do here.
I don't know. I guess I haven't looked at their roster close enough. I don't know if they have anyone that
looks like
kicks extra points or not. Or did you get was someone bring?
We'll see if they brought a tee in or not.
I was just going to say, did someone bring in a tee? I thought I saw a light reflect off of something. Or we'll see. But at any rate, the Rams get the ball on the board. It's 21-6. Now they're going to go for 2.
And they're shoulder to shoulder in that backfield.
Tight set. Just one receiver split out to the right. The handoff, Baravich. He's in. So Baravich caps off the drive with the 8-yard touchdown run and the 2-point conversion. Your brand new score on the Security State Bank scoreboard with 10:37 left to go here. 4th quarter, Warroad 21, Roseau 8. We're back after this.
At Life Care Medical.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arnson. The Rams finally get on the board. 10:37 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 21-8. But more importantly, the Rams with the 2-point conversion, making it a touchdown and a 1-point conversion and just getting it across the end zone.
Yep.
To
So we'll
tie the
see
game here.
See if the Warriors can respond and at least take time off the clock. Again, 10:37 left in the ball game.
They have shown at times in the game that they've been able to control the ball and hang on to the ball and move the ball down the field.
Right. One thing I'm impressed with the Rams, Borovich had the one run of 19 yards,
Yeah.
but other than that, it's been just grinded out. Good, tough running out there.
On the return, it's Ryan Chamernick, and he gets brought down at the 15, make it the 16-yard line.
Good tackle out there. One man through.
Ryan Chamernick on the return, but he got brought down by a nice...
I believe it was number 0, which is...
Eli Queen.
Queen, just showing strength as he penetrated down and...
So they spotting it at the 17 here. 1st and 10. Warriors have it with an out. 10:31 left to go here. Fourth quarter, leading by 13. Lead 21-8. Ryan Chamernick coming out as a receiver here to the near side. Brady fast. Barking out the signals. Hand off to Lund. Short gain, 2nd down and long, facing the Warriors here with 10:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
And again, the starting offensive line for your Warriors was Gustafson, Mayfield, Barrett Honvit, Landis, and Cale Thompson on the inside. Matthew Nordine consistently lining up at that wing back, many times with Sam Hard.
Mason McMillan, a receiver on the near side now. 2nd and 9, ball at the 18. Under 10 minutes left to go here, fourth quarter. And in motion. And getting the handoff, Sam Hard has some room. Across the 20, up ahead to maybe the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 4. It's going to be short of the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about, we're going to call it 5 maybe. Clock running, 9:35 left to go here in quarter number 4.
No quitting the Rams. They're hanging right in
there. They are.
And working hard out there, as you would expect.
So the Warriors, 3rd and 5 at their own 22. Leading by 13 here. 9 minutes, coming up on 9 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Fast out of the shotgun. And he's sacked. Way too long to develop. I think there was a fake to both running backs, and by the time that second ball fake went in there, the Rams are already in there.
I think it was all 3 of them. I think
you're right.
Both wing backs and the tailback. But whatever.
It was way too long developing, and
Queen
that
smelled it out.
Absolutely.
Just came from his linebacker or DN position, however you want to describe it out there.
Yep, smart play by Queen on that one. Makes it 4th down. Fast with a kick, no one back. Well, now I take that back. Borovich was back to receive. He's going to let it go out of bounds at just shy of midfield. It'll be at the Warrior 48-yard line, so some great field position for Roseau here.
They came out right away and made the stop and got the ball back and on the Warrior side of the field. We'll see if they can come down again. And we'll see, or if the Warriors can stiffen up out there.
8:15 left to go here. Quarter number 4, 21-8. It was 13-0 at halftime. The Warriors picking up a touchdown. Sam Hard, 22-yard touchdown pass from Fast, and a 2-yard conversion run by Lund made it a 21-0 game. Rams picking up a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Here comes the rush and a sack. A sack on Braden Crank.
And the Warriors sent a lot of people there. I noticed Chamerneck was even coming.
Wow.
From the outside on that. So there were just way too many Warriors coming for the Rams to handle that one.
7:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Second down, and we're going to call it 17. 17, second and 17 from the Roseau 45 now. They need to get to the Warrior 38 for a first down. Split backfield.
But shoulder to shoulder.
Handoff now, and the tackle made at about midfield. Getting the carry there, Borovich. So he picks up 5 on that.
Again, Rams, I assume, going to use 2 plays to try and get about 13 yards.
Yeah, they calling it a long 12, but I'm with you. I'm thinking it's more like 13, but we'll go with what they got on the scoreboard here. 7 minutes left to go.
Borovich dotting the I. Wide receivers left and right.
Back to pass. Here comes a rush. Sack.
And again, the Warriors in quick. Lund from his linebacker.
Connor Leon back there as well. So another quarterback sack.
Both inside linebackers again coming all the way out there. And again, that just leaves too many people on the inside for the Rams to pick up.
4th and long as the ball way back into Ram territory once again. They need to get to the Warroad 38-yard line. Whatever they do, if they're trying to get to the get a first down, that's where they got to get.
Wings left and right. Ball on the ground.
It's a Warrior football. It's a Warrior recovery.
Either way, on 4th down, it was going to be Warrior ball. They're giving Maddox Cole credit for that. Again, all right, 57. All right, they now say.
So the recovery.
Senior lineman Barrett on vet out there. Warriors now on the Ram 44-yard line as the Rams went backwards on that critical series.
So another takeaway by the Warrior defense. 1st and 10 for the black and gold at the Roseau 44-yard line. Out of the gun.
With double wingbacks.
Fast. Back to pass. Looking. Has a receiver. Complete to Sam Hard. At the 25, the 20, down to the 15, inside the 15 to the 13-yard line.
Looked like the Rams were in a zone defense and threw it, and the safety was deep. So after Hard got by the linebacker there, he had a lot of room to make the catch and rumble.
You know what? I got an early nominee for player of the game. Maybe not necessarily the star of the game, but the player of the game. I would give a nod to number 34 in the black and gold uniform.
Well, he certainly provided a threat.
Yep, I would give him a nod. That's for sure. 1st and 10 at the Ram 14-yard line.
Both running and pass receiving and defense.
Lund on the handoff from the 14. Penalty flag. 2 penalty flags down. One from the offensive backfield, one from the far sideline.
And again, when you're running wide, it's hard to keep those hands in. So I'm guessing holding on the Warriors for illegal use of the hands, however they're going to say it. We'll see what the officials call. But when you see a wide play like that, that's what you expect the call to be.
And get the call from the official here.
We got a hold on the offense, 85. That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the end of the front spot. That ball, first thing the ball, 26 white. That'll be a 15-yard penalty after the first 10 yards is marked off.
Okay,
Because,
doing the math, Rick, where are we going to end up on this?
well, we gained 5 yards.
Okay.
The Warriors do.
Because it was at the end of the play that they're
right.
So they marked the hold from the end of the play, so they would go.
Marked the hold from actually the snap.
Okay.
And then which put the ball outside the 20.
Right.
So when they did the 15, well,
that would have been from the 20, so it's going to go to the down to the 5, right?
Down to the 10.
I mean, the 10, yeah, right.
Half the distance. That's what they're discussing right now. They're going to make it half the distance.
Yeah, that's what it's going to have to be, because 15 yards. That's going to put him in. That's going to be.
All right, we're going to start at the 15, which means we'll be at about the 25. So we'll be
at the 10-yard line. Yep.
No, half the distance.
No, it's going to be at about the 9-yard line then.
Yeah, the 9-yard line. The Warriors, the 9-yard line.
All right. Well, 1st and 5 from the Roseau 9-yard line. After all of that, we finally got it. Finally got it straight here. 5:18 left to go here, 4th quarter. Fast out of the shotgun.
Strong formation to the left or to the right.
Lund on the handoff. Tries the left side, and he's going toward the pylon, pushed out of bounds before he gets there.
They've worked that several times tonight where they've shown the wingback and twins to one side. And
the Warriors get a first down. 1st and goal at the 4. That was a gain of 4 for Connor. Again, he went over the 100-yard mark back in the 3rd quarter, so well over 100 yards. So he's over nearing that 500-yard mark for the season in only 3 games. Out of the shotgun, fast. 2 receivers here to the near side. Hand off to Connor, trying that left side again, and he gets there. Touchdown.
They like that play where they show all that power to the right and hand it back to Lund on the left for the touchdown. Excellent job out there by the Warrior coaching staff and linemen to get him that corner.
27-8. That makes it a 3-score game. 21-point, make that a 19-point game.
Mows in for the extra point attempt. Nice snap this time.
That one right through the middle. Your brand new score with 5:07 left to go here. 4th quarter, Warroad 28, Roseau 8. We're back with the kickoff after this on KQ92 and YLE.
At Roseau County Veterinarian Office, we know.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arnson. A 4-yard touchdown run for Connor Lund, his 3rd of the game. And the extra point by Parker Mose was good. So the Warriors with a 28-8 lead in the football game.
And I will have to say that the Warriors, by blitzing their inside linebackers, have really disrupted the Rams, where the Warriors have been able to pretty consistently run that ball up the middle. I don't know.
Ball went over the head of the return man, and the Warriors all over that one. The kick return team, or the kickoff team, rather, as the tackle made at the 15-yard line. 4:53 and counting here in quarter number 4. Warroad leads by 20. And a reminder, coming up at the conclusion of our game, we'll have our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy. Visit Enbridge Energy online at enbridge.com. And your Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game. The Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods will sponsor your star of the game. We'll have that coming up in our post-game report.
The Rams lined up with wingbacks left and right.
The pitch to Borovich, pass, and that's going to be complete. Complete to Eli Queen, and that's going to be a first down.
Borovich lined up actually in the wingback left from my point of view. Took the pitch and then threw the halfback pass.
Sam Hart in on the tackle for Warroad. So the Rams with the first down. The clock continues to run once they set the change for 33, 32, 31 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Warriors now showing that they're going to give them some room up front to move. They got 3 and then about 4 across, like a 3-4 defense.
Reverse to the near side. Here's Queen trying to turn the corner 35, and Chamernick wraps him up at about the 38.
I'm a little surprised he didn't elect to step out of bounds, but he tried to step inside of Chamernick, but Chamernick got just enough of him to make the tackle.
3:55 in counting here, fourth quarter. Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard: Warroad 28, Roseau 8.
I suppose we should remind people to check the school Facebook for the homecoming activities next week.
Borovich now has some room as he reverses direction, slips a tackle across midfield into Warroad territory at the 45-yard line. That is going to be a gain of 15 yards for Jordan Borovich, and he made something out of nothing. He was going off to his right. There was nothing there.
Well, a Warrior had penetrated, so an average back would have had like a 4-yard loss.
Exactly.
So he actually gained 19, 15 on the positive yardage, but
yeah, I always wondered about that too. A tailback lines up, like 5-6 yards behind.
Clock ball, 10 yards. We're still for call.
All right.
So that got wiped out then.
And actually, we'll basically replay.
All right, we'll take
the down.
We'll take the 15-yard run off of the scorebook here.
Well, he had the
so
run, but yeah, you have to. I guess he's going to get a long one on that one. So it'll be first down and 9. Well, no play. You're right. No play.
Yeah, he's not going to get a play out of that.
You're right. So now, again, the Warriors showing like a 3-4 look, trying to protect that lead.
First down and 8. Frank throws the ball, lofts it up high in the air, picked off, intercepted. Maddox Cole, his second interception of the year. He had one against Hawley last week and another one here this week. And the Warriors get the ball back here with a little over 3 minutes left to go here, fourth quarter, up by 20.
So we'll see what the Warriors elect to do here. At this point, I see 79 Xander Yates going in on the offensive line. I see 14. Oh, no, Brady's your quarterback, number 14. He's still there.
First and 10 from the Warrior 30. 3:28 left to go here. Fourth quarter, Warroad leads by 20. Out of the shotgun, in motion now. Fake handoff to the motion man, and the handoff up the middle, and that's going to be maybe even a loss on the play.
Look to be on now an official's timeout here for Warrior down. Hopefully just for a minute. He's sitting up already.
Cale Thompson, I think. 77, is that who it is? Yep, that's 70. That's Cale Thompson is favoring that
left leg.
The left leg. So checking in for him is Nicholas Risloff.
We'll see who lines up.
72 in there as well. Lane Landis in on the line.
Loss of 2 on the play, I'll call it.
So Cale Thompson going over to the sideline. He's been a huge part of the Warrior offensive line, anchoring that center position and kind of anchoring that unit of 5 up in front of the skill backs.
And as your nose tackle, on the defensive line. So he's had to work very hard all night.
Under 3 minutes left to go here, fourth quarter. Second and long for Warroad. The pass to the flat and is complete. And it's Leon getting away. Leon up to the 40, to the 50, down to the 40, the 35, the 20, 10, and
Down to
at the 9-yard line.
And again, another play that was going to go for a loss. And he kept moving around. All of a sudden, and the play was off to the right. All of a sudden, he says, "Up, I got room to the left," and off he was going.
4-yard pass and run from Brady Fast to Parker Lean, a 54-yard gain. And it's now first and goal from the 9-yard line. 2:34 left to go here, fourth quarter. Warroad up by 20, looking for more. your score. The Warriors was first and goal at the 9. Lund, your single setback behind Brady Fast. In motion, the handoff. Leon on the carry. Might get a couple. That's going to be about it. It's going to be second and goal as they're going to spot the football. I think at the 6, is that what? 6-yard line. So he picked up about 3 on that one. No, they're going to put it at the 7, so a pickup of 2 on the carry. Well, second and goal at the 7. Minute 42 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Warriors trying to put on exclamation points, so to speak, on this one.
Warriors in their standard offensive formation with double
and Brady Fast, he's going to let as much time come off of that play clock before they snap the football. Did the same thing, and Hawley did a nice job of doing that down in Hawley when the Warriors were trying to protect the lead at that point. Connor Lund on the carry, short gain there. Will bring up third and goal for the Warriors with 1:16 left to go.
So it looks like your Warriors are going to go to 2-1 for the season. The Rams 0-3. Warriors are going to take on the East Grand Forks Green Wave.
Homecoming.
You said that's a 4 o'clock start.
4 o'clock start time. And a timeout. We're going to take one too. 28-8 your score. We're back after this on KQ92 and YLE.
This season is busy. Let Northern Resources
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center.
And on the timeout, both teams discussing what they're going to do over the final 76 seconds of the football game here. Warroad with the lead 28-8. They have the ball third down and goal at the Roseau 4-yard line. And again, trying to put an exclamation point, so to speak, on this one. The Warriors have led throughout. They, on a
opening kickoff,
a fumble on the opening kickoff. Marvin Home Center in-game update. The Warriors scored first on after capitalizing on a fumble on the kickoff. They led 7-0 after 1. They scored with 1 minute left to go till halftime. Led 13-0 going into the locker room. Then the Rams, they got their lone score on an 8-yard run by Jordan Baravich. Connor Lund with 3 touchdowns. And the Warriors right now with third and goal at the Roseau 4. That's your in-game updates brought to you by the Marvin Home Center in Warroad. Check out all the September deals at the Home Center and online, marvinhomecenter.com.
On Tuesday, volleyball will be at BTMR.
So we're
waiting for the teams to be Warriors to be called back on the field here.
I think we got a player over there.
I think a Ram is down on the sideline. made it over the sideline and then
7:15
and sat down, I believe.
And then on Friday, as I mentioned before,
So the team's waiting as the injured player over on the far sideline being tended to. As Rick mentioned, it is homecoming next week for the Warriors. Warriors will Warrior volleyball team will be in Greenbush taking on BGMR on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday anyway. They have the Goodrich Griglet Chargers Thursday. That's a game that you can hear on KQ92 and you can also watch on your live event. And the homecoming football game 1 week from today. It'll be Friday afternoon. It'll be a 4 o'clock start time when Warroad plays host to East Grand Forks. Been a while since the Warriors took on the Green Wave in a regular season game, if
In
memory
a
serves.
varsity game.
In a varsity game, if memory serves, has been quite some time. But the Green Wave back on the Warriors schedule, as is Park Rapids, Thief River Falls back on the schedule as well. And so it's a nice schedule. I think it's a nicer schedule that than the Warriors have had in years past, and very competitive schedule. It's going to test these young guys.
Well, they're going to have to show up every week. There's no doubt about that. There are no cupcakes in there, no matter what the records say at that point. This game, case in point, it was the Rams had some chances.
They did. Yes.
Just couldn't get that final push. Well, a few mistakes and a few missed chances for the Rams to make this a much more interesting ball game.
It'll be interesting to see how they bounce back after this one when they take on Thief River Falls. That's going to be over at Halverson Field in Roseau, as the Rams will get a home game. They always seem to play a little bit better when they're at anybody is going to play well in their home field, but Roseau seems to put out just a little bit more for their fans over there. And the Rams, they'll get Thief River Falls coming up next week. And I think that's going to be a regular start time, a regular 7 o'clock start time. So by the time we're done, they may be, they might be an hour before they're going to even kick off.
Yep. I was speaking of fans.
Mm-hmm.
You should come to the volleyball game for the volleyball match, obviously on Thursday. But take a peek at the cheer squad and what fun they have every match.
They do
out there.
I think Camel was the theme last night when Warroad played Kitson County Central. I think they're. I was trying to remember. They always have theme nights, and that's always the fun part because they're very creative as far as that goes. Oh, he's being wheeled off in a stretcher.
Don't like to see that.
No, absolutely not.
He made his way over to the sideline, then went down.
Now, my question is going to be, if he's being wheeled off in a stretcher, does that mean we have to wait for an ambulance?
I don't know what the current high school league rules are.
But you know what I'm saying, though, right? Because if he goes on an ambulance, they have to wait for that ambulance to come back, even though there's a minute and 16 seconds. There's a minute and 16 seconds left to go, and Warroad up by 20 here. You know, the concern obviously is with the player for Roseau that got taken off on the stretcher.
One thing I'll mention here, as long as there's this short a time, I heard little birdie told me it's Cale Thompson's 18th birthday today. So congratulations.
Matthew Nordine also celebrated a birthday this week as well. Turned 17. Yep. It's Cale's today though, right?
That's what I heard.
Okay. Very good.
Big center and defensive lineman for the Warriors.
So I think we're going to go here. 3rd and goal at the 4.
And the Warriors take the snap and kneel. Clock is running, should be running. There it goes. Out there.
Is 2 knees going to do it?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Unless the referees take their time getting the down marker set.
See, because it was 1:16 when they started, and I think the play clock is going to take Well, there's 40 seconds on the play clock, right? No.
Now,
Huh?
40 seconds from, right from the last play, not from the.
All they got to do is take a knee and it's done.
All right.
Yep. All they got to do is take a knee. It's done. It's 30 seconds right now. That's it.
Good sportsmanship by the Warriors.
Yep.
there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They didn't need to score on that one.
Yep. That is going to be your final. Warriors keep the nickel for another season as they defeat the Roseau Rams here tonight, 28-8, and they will move down to 2-1 on the regular season. The Rams drop to 0-3. They'll go back to the drawing board, regroup, and get ready for Thief River Falls next week. 28-8 is your final. We'll be back with our post game right after this.
With tax season right around the corner, call your hometown money experts.
Privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Yeah, welcome back to Warroad, where your final, the Warroad Warriors defeat the Roseau Rams 28-8, and they now go to 2-1 on the regular season. The Rams, they drop to 0-3 again. They'll play Thief River Falls coming up next week in Roseau. But the Warriors pick up the win here tonight. And recapping the scoring, they recovered a fumbled on the opening kickoff and brought it in from 20 yards out. Connor Lund with the first of what would be three touchdown night for him, as the Warriors took an 7-0 lead there. They got another score from number 25, and the conversion failed 13-0 at halftime. Sam Hard with a 22-yard catch and run from Brady Fast. Yep, and that was at 4:54. In the second half, in the third quarter, and the Warriors with the lead there. Then the Rams finally got on the board. It was 10:37 of the fourth quarter. Bravich on an 8-yard run. He also tacked on the conversion run for the lone scoring for Roseau on the evening. And Connor Lund with a 4-yard run with 5:07 left in the fourth. And Mose with the kick there to make the final margin 28-8. And the Nickel Trophy remains in Warroad for another year. And they will battle for the nickel over in Roseau next year. But big win for the Warriors, especially coming off the win that they got on the road last week against Hawley. And setting them up for, I think it's going to be a pretty good game next week against East Grand Forks.
I would expect the next three in a row to be very good games. At least the next three in a row, quite frankly, out there. And No quitting the Rams, though. They kept
No,
coming,
absolutely
kept
not.
coming. They just had some mistakes and missed a couple opportunities, and maybe next time for them.
Yep. Again, they get Thief River Falls at in Roseau next week. So, chance for the Rams to pick up win number 1 next week when they take on the Prowlers at Holverson Field. Again, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Star of the Game set to come up here on the post game and scheduled to visit with both coaches in the post game as well. And while we take care of that, and while they take care of pictures down in the
I
field,
don't know.
we okay, well, good enough. Appreciate it, Rick. You're going to be here next week, right?
Of course.
All right, we like that. We like that. Appreciate your appreciate the help and
remember, people, a 4 o'clock start.
Yes.
For homecoming next week. Looking forward to it.
All right, very good.
Didn't you announce who we picked, John?
That is up to the coaches. They will bring them up. Yep. That's up to the coaches. Yep, that's the plan. They are gonna they make the determination, and then we go from there as far as that goes. So
well, one of my candidates for the Warriors would be the offensive line and defensive line. They on both sides of the ball, the Warriors had a great game, and again on the defensive side, though, it also helped with those blitzes that they ran. Here you go.
All right, very good. Appreciate it, Rick. As we are going to be joined by our Enbridge Energy Power Player of the Game, Star of the Game. Player, star? That's what we're going to go with. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Life Takes Energy. Visit Enbridge Energy online at enbridge.com, visiting with Cale Thompson. Congrats on the win. And you guys keep the nickel. Huh?
Yeah, we do. It feels really nice.
Got a good birthday present, too.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, by the way.
It's quite the birthday. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's talk about how this game started out. You kicked the ball off, they fumbled, and all of a sudden you had the ball at the 20-yard line. I mean, that had to get you guys jacked up right away.
Yeah, we came into the game knowing they'd have energy. They're looking to win this game. And we came out firing strong. We got the ball right off the bat. We scored right away. So that just brought our energy up, and we kept bringing that energy the rest of the game. It turned out good.
Exactly, and you scored, and then neither team really could find the end zone, could score and whatnot until you guys finally put it in right at the end of halftime. I think that was really big, being up 2 scores going into halftime rather than 1. All right.
Yeah, that was kind of our plan: is to get up as many points as we could going into half, so they'd be tired.
Cale Thompson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And the second half, that's when you kind of broke it open. There were some big plays there, and big plays by you guys on the line. Talk about that unit of 5 that kind of dominated up front.
We knew that Landon Baumgartner was a good player. He's gonna be hard to move around, so we had double team on him most of the game. We tried to do our best to get him out of there so our running back Connor Lund could do his job and get us good yards. And it wasn't just Connor tonight; it was everybody. His receivers, Sam Hard, Parker Leon, Ryan Chamernick. All the receivers, everybody contributed to it.
Absolutely. He is our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge Energy. He's Cale Thompson. Congrats. And, hey, you got homecoming. Good luck. And thanks for joining us, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Cale Thompson is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. And right now we're going to put the mic over to Sam Hard. He is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Star of the game. Visit the Woods and get ready for hunting season. And they've got all of the equipment that you need. You can visit them out west of Warroad on Highway 11 or online at thewoodsgoods.com. Congrats on the win. A nice win for you guys. And just like I was telling Cale, you guys get to keep the nickel.
Oh, yeah.
So good stuff there. Talk about the first half. You guys were able to get up first. How does that get you guys some confidence and get you into the game when you get on the board first like that, especially against your rival?
Oh, yeah, the fumble started it all, and then we got the score. It gave us a lot of energy to keep it going and score our first touchdown.
Yeah, and had one right at the end of the half and whatnot. You had a nice scoring play. Kind of talk about the touchdown that you had when Brady threw you the ball and you were able to get it into the end zone.
Well, we did the play before, and I was wide open, so we looked at the defense and saw the same thing, so we just ran it again and wide open again, right to the end zone.
Yeah, and some nice blocking and whatnot,
Oh, yeah.
some nice running to just kind of finish off the play. Just a great play by the second half, great play by the defensive line, and that kind of allowed the linebackers and sometimes even the secondary to get in and help out on the play. So it was kind of a team effort there too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah, good stuff there. Again, we're talking with Sam Hard. He is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game. What are the positives now that you take out of this going into homecoming? I mean, you're going to be hyped up for homecoming anyway, but what are the positives that you take out of this game going into that East Grand Forks game on Friday afternoon next week then?
It's a positive thing in that we are a good team, knowing that we are a good team that can compete with anyone in our schedule, and we'll keep it going to the next game.
All right, very good. Appreciate it. Thanks. And congrats on being our star of the game. And we'll let you go down and celebrate with everybody else. Thanks for joining us. All right.
Thank you.
All right, that's Sam Hard. He is the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game. Visit him west of Warroad on Highway 11, or you can visit them online at thewoodsgoods.com.
Ready for me?
I am.
Okay.
We are going to bring in head coach Brandon Barker here and keep the nickel.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's exciting.
Oh, my goodness.
That thing, it sits next to me in class all year long. So I've gotten used to it the last few years, and I'm glad we're keeping it.
Yeah. Talk about the fact that you get a turnover early on. You got a turnover early on in the Holly game last week. You get a turnover on the opening kickoff this week, and you're able to score on it, and you get points right away. I mean, how huge is that, especially for the psyche of the players and the coaching staff?
You know, it is. It's just the energy was already high. It gets even higher. But the big thing is that you don't get turnovers like that if your guys aren't hitting and just flying around, and they're doing it right now. It's exciting.
Yep. And that's one thing that you've talked about from basically the beginning of the season through scrimmages and through the first part of the season is guys willing to go out there and willing to go out and get hit or hit somebody and make something happen.
You know, that's really it. High school football is all about
Yeah.
that. What team's gonna hit and make the least amount of mistakes, and that's what we've been emphasizing. You know, and then the other part of it is, can you have big plays? And we had all of those tonight. And when you put those together, you know, you can come up with a win.
Yep, another nice night for Connor. We had him for 95 yards in the first half. I didn't even add up in the second half. I want to say, let's see, 10, 18, 17. We're going to say $1.25, I suppose, something like that. But he had a lot of help.
He did, and it was one thing that we emphasized this week. We wanted to put in is to put that jet sweep play in. You know, we know that they're big up front, so running between the tackles would be tough. We needed to give him a little help and have an outside play that would kind of complement what he can do. And it was just nice watching Parker Lane and Sam Hard that running that sweep, and it worked well for us tonight.
Yeah, what a nice play between Brady and Sam Hard on that touchdown there. And it was a play that I think from what Sam said, it's a play that they recognized that was going to be open, and they went ahead and called it, and they scored.
It was one that you know, us coaches kept on talking about that it's there, you know, but we're trying to find the right time to do it. And it was actually, needed a little nudge from Coach Larson that said it's time. And he, you know, we put it in and it was right there.
So a touchdown on that one. You pick up the win. Now you know you're on a mini win streak, I guess you could say. You're on a roll here. You won against Holly on the road. You pick up the win against the Rams. You keep the nickel and whatnot. Now you got East Grand coming in. Now the work doesn't stop because you got homecoming. You got that to deal with too.
Right. You know, it's they're going to be good. You know, we don't know a whole lot about them. You know, we haven't played them it's been well over a decade now. So, you know, we'll get into film. We'll make a game plan, and you know, it was nice. We got, you know, it was a hard hitting game here, but I think we came out of it pretty healthy. So that's always nice. And our goal is to make sure everybody is 100% healthy as best as they can be by Friday night, and we'll go after them.
Yeah, and I like the early start time too, especially on homecoming week. You know, a 4:00 start time. You know, the kids can get done, and everyone can enjoy homecoming. They don't have to worry about a late football game or whatever. I mean, I'm assuming that was a plan, or at least part of it.
That's part of it. You know, the kids can get to the dance, enjoy it, all of the things that high school kids should be able to do. You know, it's just it's a little different with routine. You know, we're gonna have to kind of adjust our routine. It's a little different for kids to get out of school for a home game, but that's what's gonna have to happen. But yeah, we'll adjust our routine, and you know, hopefully it's a nice night.
Well, Coach, nice win. You pick up a win over the Rams. You go to 2-1. Thanks for joining us on the post game. We'll catch up with you next week. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. That is Warroad head coach Brandon Barker on the post game. We will take another break. We'll be back with more right after this on KQ92 and your live event.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
And welcome back on the post-game report, where the Warroad Warriors have defeated the Roseau Rams by a score of 28-8. Connor Lund with 3 scores, 2-point conversion on that as well. And again, our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game, Sam Hard, with a 22-yard touchdown reception from Brady Fast. That happened in the second half. So the Warriors win. They go to 2-1 on the regular season. They will take on East Grand Forks, and that will be Friday next week. And then remember, keep this in mind, it's going to be a 4 p.m. start here at the Warrior football field for homecoming football 2025 as Warroad takes on East Grand Forks. We'll take to the air with the pregame right around 3:45. So we'll have that coming up Friday next week. For the Rams, they drop to 0-3 now on the regular season. They'll look for their first win, or they will try for their first win next week when they'll be back home at the friendly confines of Halverson Field in Roseau, when they will play host to the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And I think a normal 7 o'clock start for that one, as the Rams will try and look for, or will try and get win number 1 next week. In high school football week number 4. Do want to thank Rick Arnson for joining us on color commentary once again. We do want to thank and congratulate those that joined us on the postgame. Kale Thompson, who was our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Again, life takes energy, and congrats to all who worked on Line 3. And you can visit those stories and more about Enbridge at enbridge.com. And also, we want to Give a shout out once again to Sam Hart. He is the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game. The Woods, 4 miles west of Warroad on Highway 11. Get ready for hunting season as those seasons are starting to, the opening dates are starting to come up fast and furious as far as that goes. All the supplies you need are at the Woods. Again, 4 miles west of Warroad on Highway 11. Visit them online at thewoodsgoods.com. That is going to wrap it up here from Warroad. Again, the Warriors with the win over Roseau 28-8. For Rick Arnson, I'm John Michael. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you for listening to tonight's broadcast of high school sports on Lake